Hi everyone, welcome back to Craftastic DIYs. My name is Janice. Today I put together some really easy, fun spring DIYs, so hope you guys enjoy this video. So first up, we're going to take some craft paper from Hobby Lobby. I also used my Cricut. Just going to use this wood piece to trace out a circle, and I used this little wood piece from Dollar Tree. I'm going to turn it over and use the craft paper in back, trace it, and cut it out. I like the combination of these two particular craft papers, but you can certainly use any type you like. So I need to cut out the piece before I can create the circle. So now I'm going to place that wood piece right on top and just trace it and then cut it out. I'm also going to be using a green craft paper. I'm going to do the same thing, just place it inside the frame, trace it, and cut it out. Now I'm going to place the green paper down first with some Mod Podge. I'm going to make a cute little spring sign. Now I'm going to take that craft paper that I created a circle and place it right on top of the green paper with some Mod Podge. Now I'm just going to place that paper right over the top and add some Mod Podge on the corners and a little bit on top. Make sure everything is laying flat. Now I'm going to lay down the Cricut vinyl. It's going to say hello spring. The spring word looks kind of wonky. I don't know what's wrong with it. Super easy project, and this is how this project turned out. Next up, we're going to take this wallpaper that I got from Dollar Tree and this little wood house from Dollar Tree. I used it before, I'm going to use it again. I'm just going to paint the outside white and a little bit in front. Now I'm going to place the house right on top of the wallpaper and trace it and cut it out. Now I'm going to take that wallpaper and place it right on top of the house. This wallpaper is so pretty from Dollar Tree. It's perfect for spring. So I'm going to be using this little piece of square wood that I found in my stash. Just going to write out the word spring. I did paint it white. Right now I'm going to take some pretty blue ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby. Just going to wrap it around the middle of the house. It's small enough for like a tiered tray or something like that. I mean, it's pretty for spring. I'm going to write out the word spring again because I didn't like the way it looked. Now I'm just going to glue it to the bottom of the house. So I'm going to be using these Dollar Tree little flower stickers. I'm just going to place one right in the middle of the ribbon. This is a white one. They come in like pink and blue, I believe. And that is it for this project. This one, we're going to use some houses that I got from Michael's on sale for 50% off and some craft paper from Hobby Lobby. Now, because I only have 5 houses and I want to spell out the word spring, I'm going to use this little wood flower in the Dollar Tree cube for the eye. All I'm going to do is place that little craft paper right in the middle of the house, create some creases, and cut them out. So I'm going to place the craft paper on all 5 of the houses just in front. I'm not going to paint them. I'm going to leave them the same basic color, natural. To place them in front of the house, I'm just going to place it down with a glue stick. I picked out this craft paper because I thought it was really pretty for spring. It's kind of neutral, but yet has some color to it, not too vibrant. Now I'm going to add some color to that little wood flower. The base I'm going to use gray, and then for the flower I'm going to use pink. I wanted it to match the craft paper on the houses. Now I'm using this wood cube as a stand for the little flower. I'm just going to glue it together. I'm not going to be using these black sticker letters, and I believe I got these from Walmart. I could have gotten them from Michael's, I can't remember. Just going to spell out the word spring on the houses. I believe I found these houses around Christmas time at Michael's. I don't know if they still carry them, but you can certainly look. And that's pretty much it for this project, and look how cute they came out. This one is going to be super easy. I'm going to take one of Dollar Tree's white frames and part of a calendar that I got from Dollar Tree. Just pull a page out. I like this one. I think it's going to be really pretty. Super easy. So what I'm going to do is take the backing of the frame apart, take one of those pieces out, place it on top of the calendar, trace it, then I'm going to cut it out. So Dollar Tree has put out so many different types of frames that you have your choice to pick from. I mean, I use this one because it's white. Thought it looked really pretty for spring, but you can always use any other type of frames that they carry. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Because it's going back inside the frame, I really don't need to place any glue or anything to hold it, so I'm just going to place everything right back inside the frame. This is super pretty, and I think the colors and everything scream spring. So now what I'm going to do is take some jute twine. I just made a little bow, wrapped it around my hand a few times, place this little pink rose. I believe I got that from Dollar Tree, and that is it. All right, for this one, you're going to need some mini boot cups. I picked these up from Dollar Tree. You get 2 sets in this box. This was located near the St. Patrick items at Dollar Tree. So when I found these, I said, you know, I want to make something like rain boots for spring, even though they're green. I figured I can do something with them. They come with little caps at the top, but I'm going to remove them because I don't need the caps. So it's too cold to spray paint, but I'm going to try to spray paint in my basement. So I'm going to give it a 1 coat of the white matte finish spray paint that I got from Walmart. So I wasn't able to spray paint them fully because it was really smelling up my basement, but I did manage to get some of the paint on. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint it with some white acrylic paint. Well, I want the setup boots to be different colors. This set is going to be like a light blue. I believe it's baby blue. And the other set of boots, I believe I used a green color. You'll see the light green that I applied on the boots was not going on right. So I used a darker green, and then the second coat, I just added some white to make it light. At the bottom of the boots, I added some white around the bottom, but I didn't show it. So I wanted the rain boots to have an umbrella, so I went ahead and made one out of craft paper. So I'm going to show you how I made them. I just took a piece of craft paper, something round. I'm going to use this plate and just trace the plate on the craft paper. So I went ahead and cut out that circle. Now I'm just going to fold it in half. Making sure the creases are good, and then fold it again in half. And I seen a little bit of the white popping through, so I'm just going to use my scissors to cut that. And now you're going to fold it in half again. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to mark a line going across, and then I'm going to cut that part. So once you have it cut, you're going to open it up. This is going to create the umbrella shape. Now you're going to want to make sure those creases are like going towards the top. So that's why I'm going through each crease separately. Now you're going to cut one part of the umbrella. I'm going to follow the line all the way to the top. And to hold it in place, I just use the glue stick. You're going to fold the other half right on top of it. And there you go, you have a little umbrella. Now for the base, I'm just going to use a skewer stick from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to wrap the top of the skewer stick and the bottom part of the skewer stick with a piece of craft paper. This is optional, you don't have to do this. Now I'm just going to glue that skewer stick in the back of the umbrella with some hot glue. Now for the boots, you can add anything you want. I added a bunch of different flowers and greenery from Dollar Tree. You can add, like I said, anything you want for these. I'm just giving you ideas what you can do with these little plastic boots. So I added the umbrellas along with some flowers and some greenery. And now I'm going to wrap them together with some ribbon. Now this ribbon's from Dollar Tree, of course. And I'm just going to start off by wrapping the green boots with some yellow ribbon. And then I made a shoelace bow out of Dollar Tree purple ribbon. I'm going to place that right in front of that yellow ribbon. I think these came out so adorable and they weren't really hard to make. And like I said, you know, I've seen these like at so many different stores and they can be costly, but these are little boots and you can just place them anywhere in your house just to give your house some color. Just giving you ideas, and I think these came out adorable. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the blue ones, and I'm going to use green ribbon around the blue boots and then tie it off with a blue checkered ribbon in front. And look how cute they came out. They're so adorable. Let me know what you guys think. So this one we're going to use a Dollar Tree wood sign. I used some craft paper from Hobby Lobby and these really cute Easter window clings. So I want to give the frame a fresh coat, so I'm just going to paint it with some white paint. Now I'm going to be placing that craft paper inside the frame. Just going to trace it from the back and then cut it out and place it inside. Now I decided to add a few Easter DIYs in this video. However, next week my video will be all about Easter. Now to place the craft paper inside, I'm just going to use some Mod Podge. Now I'm going to be using one of the window clings. I'm just going to use this rabbit. I thought this one was really cute. Now because they're window clings, they have that plastic film around the edges. I'm going to use my scissors to remove it. But first I decided to add a layer of white paint behind the rabbit because it's so see-through and you can actually see the eggs going through. So that's what I did first, and then I started cutting the edges. Now my camera kept shutting off without my knowledge, so when I laid the rabbit inside with some Mod Podge, it didn't show. Also, I used some moss from Dollar Tree and I placed it at the bottom of the frame. That also shut off. So to let you know what I did. Now I picked up these little carrots from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to place a couple inside. And the only thing I did off camera was I added a little popsicle stick. I made it into a little sign and placed it at the bottom of the frame. And that is it for this project. All right, this is going to be the last one. I picked these up from Dollar Trees, are the new wooden frames Dollar Tree carries. They also have the round ones. I printed this out. I just Googled vintage Easter rabbits. This little piece of scrap wood I'm going to be using as well. I cut a little piece of a cardboard box. I'm going to use it for the background. And I used some ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm going to start off by painting the frame with some antique wax. So I'm just going to cut out that rabbit. Now to apply that paper on the back of the cardboard, I'm just going to use a glue stick because I don't really want any wrinkles. Now I do trim the paper in the back because it is a little bit larger than the cardboard background. I added a little bit of the burnt umber around the frame just to make it look old. I was going to use black, but I thought it was just too dark. Now I'm going to flip over the frame, place a little bit of hot glue in the corners, and place down that rabbit and back. And then I do add some extra glue underneath going around. I just want to make sure it wasn't going to move. So I'm going to be making a bow. I'm going to use some Dollar Tree ribbon. I took 2 different ribbons and placed them together and just created a little shoelace bow. So I'm going to tie it off in the middle with the actual ribbon that I'm using, and I'm going to place it in the corner. So I wanted a neutral color bow. I think it matches perfectly. Now that little piece that I found in my stash, I went ahead and used some antique wax around the edges and a little bit in front. Just going to write out the word with a brown marker, Easter, and hot glue it to the bottom of the frame. And that is it for this project. And this came out so adorable. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Take care, everyone. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.